Housing, transportation, and food. So let's start with housing because for a lot of people, that can be their largest expense. When we were on our FIRE journey, we house hacked so that we were living rent and mortgage free. We did this in several different ways. So we rented out our home on Airbnb. We also downsized. Another time we got jobs where our employers paid for our housing. And when I was in law school, when we lived in family housing through my law school, we worked as resident advisors and got free housing. So in all of these different scenarios, we didn't pay a mortgage, we didn't pay rent, we were finding ways to live rent and mortgage free.
Now imagine that. Imagine what percentage of your income you could save if you didn't have a housing expense. That was us for so many years on this journey, because housing makes up a huge percentage of your expenses. For some people, it represents 50% of their income. Imagine taking 50% of your income and all of a sudden being able to invest that in the stock market, being able to pay off debt, being able to put more into your savings account. This is the power of addressing your housing expense first.
Next is transportation. So for years, we were driving used, older cars and we would pay them off. We did not try to keep up with the Joneses. We knew that transportation could be a big expense. So again, it was always focused on used but reliable cars.
Now, your transportation, your car payment can represent a huge percentage of your expenses. So imagine not having that expense every single month because you've totally paid off your car or you're driving a used car for a very long time. You know, if you really want to lower this expense, not having a car at all is a huge way to save money because you are avoiding gas, tolls, parking, insurance, all of these things. Unfortunately, a lot of people are not in that situation where they can do without a car. But if you can certainly expedite your journey and increase your savings rate. And I have to say something about the cost of new cars. Prices are totally out of control. You cannot find a new car for less than $30,000 these days. Cars are averaging $50,000 to $60,000 for a car. And those car payments are out of control, $1,000 a month for a car payment. This is what is truly holding people back financially.
And finally, food.